What's up, YouTube? Jack here, and I'm back with another Monday morning video. And I know I haven't been uploading since last 2 weeks, and that is just because there are a lot of things happening in my life right now which has seriously drastically changed the way I live and seriously everything. My life is seriously not normal as it was before. So these things just keep happening, and there's nothing really I can do about it than to face these things come into my life and seriously ruin me. So I've had some past bad things which have had a real bad impact in my life, and I can't really do anything about it now, can I? So that's why I haven't been uploading, but I promise you guys to bring with some TH8 attack content, and defense meta should not be left behind either. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that, and let's start with today's story. So if you're new, Monday morning is a series which I upload every Monday, and I basically talk about some life incident which happened basically in the past weeks. So in this one I will talking about another school incident that happened like seriously 2 days ago. So to start with, I need to give introduction to three people actually. So first we have a history teacher. So she's a female, and she is a really respected teacher, I should say that. And she, like, for some reason she has problems with relationships, all right? So I've had problems with her in the past actually, and a similar incident happens not with me, with a friend of mine, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. So this history teacher, whose name, let's not disclose that, I'm just gonna call her S because her name starts with S, that's pretty much clear. And so the other two people who were actually involved in this relationship thingy were first is the guy who was a sophomore, and just call him SR because his name starts with S also, but it follows with R, so SR. And the girl which is from my class, that is 8th grade, and her name, not disclosing it again and just calling her S again. So oh goodness, there's so many S's, so just gonna call her SI. And yeah, so let's get right into the story. So this teacher S, she has some really good dialogues, right? So she basically says, you just come out. That is one of her dialogue, like to ask a student to come out of his or her place and just stand in front of her and while she rambles about some shit. So that's one of her dialogues. And the other one, which is seriously related to relationship, is that, and I quote, want to be in a relationship. And this voice, in a deep hoarse voice and in a sarcastic tone, this shit. So what was happening was 2 days ago, I was just walking with my mate Treg, and I saw her on duty in front of a ground, like watching over the students and something like that. And I just turned back on to my friend Treg and like mumbled, want to be in a relationship, and started laughing and passed away, and like wished her good afternoon and whatnot. So she probably didn't hear us saying that, and which was pretty good, to be honest. And after that, we just were hanging around till the recess, and after that, I had to go on some duty of my discipline council shit. So after I was like done with that, I was just going back to my class, and while I actually saw my classmate, that SI girl, and that freshman SR standing in front of the coordinator with that S teacher in front of the office. So they were inside the office, doors closed, no voice coming at all, but I could clearly see the SR guy like looking at down at his feet for some reason, and SI girl was also there, and at where she was talking at that moment. So I pretty much got the thing what was happening or going around. I seriously didn't know about her and that sophomore guy's relationship before, so I was pretty astonished because that sophomore, they not sophomore, he was a freshman, so that freshman guy relationship, and I was pretty much astonished because that freshman guy doesn't look very good at all, and nor does that girl actually. She is so super skinny. Seriously, she's so that goddamn skinny. I mean, I am skinny as well, but she's like 10 times more than I am. So you just get the point of it. So they were just seriously talking. Just the ma'am rambling inside. Oh shit. Oh shit, I actually told her full name. Uh, I guess I need to cut that part. Never mind. So that S teacher basically was just shouting in front of the coordinator, and she was just listening to the whole thing, and I couldn't really hear what was happening there, alright, because the door was not locked, closed from the inside, and yeah, it was pretty like vacuum, not vacuum. Shit, you get the point, right? I couldn't hear shit. So that happened. I went back into the classroom and I had a talk with some other people who were present at that time being to know what actually happened, and they said that the SR guy was like seriously close to the SI girl, and they were like seriously extremely close talking to each other, and S teacher comes up and she sees both of them like talking in a very acquainted manner, if you get what I mean. So if you kind of get a girlfriend or boyfriend and you talk to her or him in a way, you definitely talk in a different way, right? So they're talking in that way, and that S teacher saw them doing so, and you know the next part. So they got in trouble. That S teacher again with the same goddamn dialogue to that SR guy saying, and I quote, "Want to be in a relationship?" And yeah, so that's what she pretty much said to that SR guy, and then they were taken to the coordinator's office, and shit happened, right? So my school has a lot of strange teachers, and they probably have some bugs around like everyone. And this S teacher, as I said before, I had troubles with her myself, and I'm really sad about those guys actually. I don't know if their parents were contacted or something like that. I hope not, because it wasn't a real big matter, and I think they got over it, but really. And after the school, I saw them talking, and Shinli, and that SI girl was probably crying, kind of stuff. And yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say the whole fucking name. So the SR guy was named Shandy, and the girl was Shimli. Not gonna say the teacher's name though, cause all I already did. Leave it. I'm not gonna cut that part. So you know the names. I truly hope you're not from a school and watching this video right now, cause I'll be pretty much screwed in that scenario. And just hope no one finds out about this video, right? Cause I don't know. I'm told none about this channel, so it should be alright. And yeah, so you know what's happening in my school. Of course, I get really good stories to say about every week. And yeah, so that was for today's Monday morning video. If you liked it, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more of the content. As I promised before, I'll be putting up attack concept of TH8, and I'll be putting seriously a lot of defensive meta at also, so you can like get those attacks, like you can seize those overkill attacks, right? So that that is it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.